Okay, babies, today we are going to be working with our reading comprehension skills. So, what are we going to do?
Perfect.
Hi.
Teacher, excuse me, estaba conectado y no me parecía que estabas hablando y no sé por qué, pero pues yo te saludé al comienzo de la llamada, ¿recuerdas?
Yep, don't worry, baby. Let's continue. Okay. So, as I was telling you, dears, we are going to begin with our class, today's class, and I am going to share with you my screen. We are going to read the forum and then we are going to do it, okay? So, this is it. Juan Pablo, can you please help me reading the instructions of today's class? Juan Pablo.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, baby, can you please help me reading the instructions of today's class?
Today we are going to reinforce our reading comprehension skills. In order to do it, we'll be solving a quiz as soon as you finish. Please upload the evidence of your work as a post of this forum.
Also,
We'll have our grammar explanation. We will be chat about rep questions. Please be ready to participate and don't forget to ask if you have any questions.
okay, thank you, darling. So, we are going to divide the class into moments. This first hour is going to be like reading comprehension skills. So, we are going to be working with a guide. As you know, we have been talking about time for a change. And we talk about holidays, vacations, how food can give you a different time, and all those things. Today we are going to solve a reading comprehension guide related to it. So you are going to read about different kind of adventure travels. Yeah, that's like the main topic of this guide. I am going to explain it to you, and then I am going to give you time to solve it. Okay, guys? So, if you go to the forum, today's forum, you are going to find the guide on the first comment. Yeah? So, this is the guide that we are going to be working with. This is in PDF format because, as you know, if I upload it in Word format, we are going to have some troubles with the organization of the guide. Anyway, I am going to upload it in a Word format under my comments. Se las voy a poner en Word debajo de mi comentario. Y ya ustedes miran si se les cambió el formato mucho o si no. You have some options to do it. So the first one is to edit the guide on the guide, like on top of the guide. The second one is to create a new Word format, a new document where you just have to write the answers of this guide and to upload that one. And the third one is to answer this guide in your notebooks, to take a picture and to upload it. Okay? So, questions up to this point, babies? Great. Don't worry,
Profe, no
baby.
estoy entendiendo bien.
Okay. Again, in this first hour, we are going to solve a reading comprehension guide that is this one, the one that I am showing you. Okay? This is about some adventure travels, yeah, some experiences. What are you going to do? You have to solve it. I am telling you that I uploaded in a PDF format because usually Q10 can change the format of the document if I upload it in Word. Anyway, I am going to put this guide in a Word format under my comment. También se las voy a poner en Word debajo de mi comentario, ¿vale? Ya ustedes la descargan y miran si se les cambió mucho el formato. ¿Ok? Eso es lo primero. Then I was telling you that you have three options to handle this, to deliver this. The first one is to do the guide on the guide, ¿sí? Editar simplemente la guía sobre la misma guía. ¿Mm? The second option is to make a Word document where you are going to write just the answers of the guide. And the third option is to write all the answers in your notebooks and then to take a picture and to upload it. Okay? So that's it. Questions up to this point? Great. So now let's check the guide. In this guide, as I was telling you, you are going to be reading about adventure travels. So, this is going to show you like different places where you can go to spend your holidays around the world. Yeah? You have 3 points here. The first point is the preparation point, that is the one that we usually do before beginning with any guide. So, in the preparation point, what you have to do is to write these words, the words that you have in this box, under each image. Tienen que escribir las palabritas de la caja con cada imagen. Okay? You just have to match. Questions about point, the preparation point, babies?
Teacher,
Tell me.
¿eso es para que lo hagamos cada uno o lo vamos a hacer en grupo?
No, this is individual. Individual workshop. I am going to give you the time to do it. Okay, any other question? Okay, so as soon as you finish with the preparation point, there is the one that you have to match, you have to read the reading comprehension, like the text. So they are going to give you some tips for times for a change. They are going to show you different kind of holidays, you just have to read it. As soon as you finish with this reading comprehension, you can go to point number 1 of check your understanding. In this part, you have to group. Do you know what is the meaning of group or grouping? Or what can you imagine? Who can tell me? No one? Okay, in this point, you have to make groups. Tienen que agrupar. If you realize you have a box here with many other boxes. So you have activity holidays, polar expedition, cultural journeys, trekking tours, and wildlife holidays. What are you going to do? You are going to check these activities, the ones that you have in this box, the activities, and you are going to put the activities in the right box. Tienen que poner cada actividad debajo de el tipo de vacaciones. Correcto, ¿lista? So for example, if I say visit the South Pole. I mean, this can be only in polar expeditions. Yeah? So you just have to write the correct activity under each box. Questions of these points, babies? Okay, let's continue then. Tell me.
No,
No?
no, es trekking.
What is the meaning of trekking?
Yes.
Have you ever went, for example, to Santander? Or to some place with how do you say that? With adventure holidays?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, when you are there, have you ever noticed that there are some tours that tell you like, okay, we are going to visit this place and we are going to visit another one and another one and another one, but we are going to do it like walking. Yes?
Yes, yes.
So it's basically something like that, a hard trip that you do by walking on your feet.
Okay.
You have to walk over rocks and over deserts and over rivers and a lot of places. That's trekking. Okay? Any other question, babies? Okay, let's continue then. On the second point of your understanding, you just have to answer. It's a multiple choice point. So what are you going to do? You are going to read the question and then you are going to answer it by choosing between these options. It is possible to have more than one answer, okay? You don't have to write just one answer. You can have maybe two, three. It's up to the question. So, for example, on which holidays can you see animals? So you have to read the text and let me know in which activities you can do it. And it can be maybe more than one answer. So here you just have to highlight, you have to make a circle around, you have to do an X, I don't know, it's up to you. But you just have to select the correct answer. Okay, you have 6 questions here. So questions of this point, babies, multiple choice? Nope. Awesome. And finally, you have to answer these 2 questions that you have in the discussion box. Okay? So, question number 1, which of these holidays would you be interested in? Question number 2, what's the best holiday you've ever had? Where did you go? What did you do? So, if you realize, it is not going to be just like an answer of one line, but you have to write a little bit more. Okay? So, questions about any aspect of the guide that we are going to do on this first hour, babies? 100% sure? Okay, my dears. So, you are going to have time to do it till 8 and 20 minutes. Okay?
Teacher,
Tell me.
I don't understand es que no sé qué punto es. El de la cajita abajo.
This one?
Ese.
Okay. Here you have some activities, different activities, and you have all the different kind of holidays. What you have to do is to write these activities under the box that corresponds. Entonces, por ejemplo, si te dicen visitar el Polo Sur, tú sabes que lo tienes que escribir debajo de Polar Expeditions.
Ah, ok.
It's like that, to write the activity inside the right box. Okay?
Profe,
Tell me.
yo tengo un problema, yo no tengo Word en este momento.
So
¿Me
I
puedo
gave
hacer
you
llamadas?
I gave you 3 options to do it. Number 1 on the guide, number 2 on Word, number 3 answers on your notebook, and you just have to take a picture and to upload it.
Ok, y subo al foro la foto
Yes,
de lo
but
que hice
please do
mal.
it in an organized way. Beautiful letter.
Ay, sí, perfecto, sabes que lo escribo.
I know, but anyway. And try to use at least 2 colors, not only black. Okay, tell me.
¿Vas a subir la idea en Word o la tenemos que pasar nosotros?
3 options. Number 1, to edit the guide. Pueden editarla sobre la misma guía.
Por eso, profe, para editar la guía.
I am going to upload the document in Word, but if you want to do it, you can like change the format on your own, okay? So give me just some minutes while I upload the Word format. I am going to do it right now because I did it yesterday. Is this one? I don't know if this is going to change like the order of the guide. I hope no. Okay, there you have. That's the Word format. Okay? Any other question, babies, about the guide that we are going to be working with?
Teacher, I'm going to do it, o sea, lo voy a hacer escribiendo, but
Okay.
no sé cómo.
So you just have to write something like this.
In the first point, ¿cómo? O sea, pongo la palabra y
You can assign like numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vas a hacerlos así. Horizontalmente, ¿listo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just have to write 1 and the name, 2 and the name, 3 and the name. Okay?
Okay.
Any other question, babies? Okay. So, as I was telling you, you are going to have till 8 and 20 minutes to do it. Please don't leave the call. If you have any question, just open the microphone and let me know. Okay, babies? So everyone, please attack.